Have any of the cars that you have owned in your lifetime been famous?
No.
Not even a make or model or anything like that? No?
No, not particularly. No, I don't think so.
Never a star of stage or screen?
I've just basically had a long line of very boring Vauxhall Astras.
Brilliant. Okay, fine. Well, you're not alone there, I suppose, because most of us probably can't say that we've had a famous car.
No, sure.
But we know of one person who could say they had a famous car.
Okay, just the one, yes.
And that claimant was Reg Hill.
Okay, yeah.
So, Reg, if you recall, Podstrons, was a director of AP Films, late to Century 21, and the third member of Group 3, along with Dad and Sylvia. Reg was, by all accounts, an extremely talented art director who contributed heavily to the designs of vehicles like Supercar, Beauty, obviously, and Stingray, iconically. Yeah. And he was instrumental in getting the early Super Mario Nation series off the ground as well. In subsequent years after that, Reg took a kind of more supervisory role in the studio. And by the time the live-action series came around, some crew reported rarely seeing him, since he dealt more and more with the administrative duties around the studio. Mm-hmm. So although he may have missed out on some of the benefits of some of the more sort of hands-on work, Reg's rank did have some privileges.
Right.
One of them was to own the star car from, drumroll please.
Yes, what? What?
The Protectors.
Okay, it's a star car. Right, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Harry Rule's sporty Jensen Interceptor actually belonged to Reg Hill.
Lovely.
Some people have speculated that this was just the producers trying to save a bit of cash by using a personal vehicle instead of hiring a car for the job. Mm-hmm. Several Rolls-Royce motor cars appear in the Protectors, and one of them, which appears more than once, actually belonged to Dad. It was his own personal blue Rolls-Royce Phantom, I think. So yes, you see that on screen quite a lot. Others believe that Reg purchased his car from the production at the end of filming. However, at the time of delivering this fab fact, we can't say for sure which is the true version of events.
Oh, I see.
A little bit of a mystery there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Reg went on to work with Dad on Space 1999 before he decided to scale back his workload and spend some more time with his lovely missus. Mm-hmm. He continued to do freelance art department work, contributing to films like Superman and Life Force, before eventually retiring. The car has circulated in private collections for many, many years, and according to some sources, is currently being restored by an unknown private owner.
Oh, I see.
So, Podstrons, do you have any more information about the Harry Rule / Reg Hill Jensen Interceptor? Or perhaps there are some other screen-used cars that were actually the private property of studio staff. If you know anything about these mystery vehicles, then please do send us an email to podcast@gerryanderson.com.
That's interesting. Now, you say it's sort of been handed, passed on from person to person, bought and then bought again. Would the fact that it's, a screen-used car from the Protectors, the famous, you might think, Harry Rule's Jensen, would that be what makes it so collectible, or is it a collectible car anyway?
I actually have no idea.
And you'd think that perhaps its starring role in the Protectors is just like a side note, perhaps.
It's the cherry on top, isn't it, really? I don't know. I would imagine that it's more likely that there are Jensen Interceptor collectors than there are Protectors collectors who are desperate to own that Jensen Interceptor. But I could be wrong.
Sure.
It could be where those two things meet. But if you know anything about the car's whereabouts or have any other interesting fab facts connected to screen-used cars, please let us know.
Oh, yeah, please do. That would be nice.
There you go.
Interesting.